chest workout. Dumbbell press flat to start with. Always remember to stretch. today, so really got to warm my joints up, make sure all the blood's flowing, the muscles are stretched out. It takes a bit of time, but it's essential. Also, it gives you enough time to rest in between sets. Make sure you're fully recovered in between each set as well. If you still feel a little bit like strength levels a little bit low and you haven't recovered properly, give it as long as it takes to recover. The important thing is to make sure you're focusing still on the exercise. Now, them reps I was ready to give up about. My body felt like giving up around about 8 or 9 reps, so I got to 10. Felt like 10 was enough, but I pushed 2 extra more out. That's probably about 1 rep away from failure, so pushed it as much as I could without going to failure. Going to failure with dumbbells, dumbbell press is problematic because you can't really go to failure, because if you go to failure I can end up smacking myself in the face with a dumbbell. So unless you've got a spotter, it's better to go to do the most you can, maybe 1 short of going to failure. Now the reason I'm using dumbbells for flat bench today is because the bench has been giving me trouble with my shoulder. It comes my shoulder to pinch, so I can't do flat bench at the moment. But what I'm going to do is going to do incline bench for incline presses. Now with incline presses, try and do incline presses with the dumbbells, although it's possible, it's still hard because you really have to face the bar, bench bar, above your face like that. So as you come down, it's touching the top of the chest under the collar with the bar when you're laying flat back down. So on this side. So where I want the bar is over here, which we'll see in a minute. If you do incline with dumbbells, it's hard to position it so that you're getting under the jaw and hitting the upper chest. It's more complicated, so it's better for me anyway just to do it this way. Okay, next up it. This will be my last working set of dumbbells. 1 set, warm up, 3 sets, working. So here we go. is where it goes. Yeah. Oh. That was hard work, that one. This music in the background's from a 1980s synth workout video. And it's got a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger on there. There he is. He's looking a bit blue. Not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, just like to put something on that's got energy to it. My music tends to vary actually. I tend to listen to rock, I listen to sometimes rap, dance music, garage music, club music, trance. Anything really that's got a bit of a sort of fast beat and got energy to it. Okay, so now we'll do the incline. Always make sure your bench is secure. Make sure it's short central. If your bench is wonky, not in centre, then you can end up putting more pressure on one shoulder than the other. And then you end up getting injuries. Okay. So I'm going to bring it down to my chin, just below the chin on the collarbone, and then up. Where I've done the dumbbells, I can really feel it already. I haven't got a lot of weight on there, to be honest. But even just getting to 10 reps on that, I really feel burn. Something you have to get used to as you get older is that your strength is going to go down. And what you're able to do in your 20s and 30s, even up to your 40, perhaps even mid-40s, isn't what you're going to be able to do when you're over 50. I'm like 52, and I've seen most of the weights that I lift go down by about, sometimes 50% almost. Well, no, not 50%, I'd say about 70%, no, 30%, it's getting numbers mixed up, about 30%, maybe 20 to 30, depends. Like dumbbell presses, I was able to do maybe 30 kilo dumbbell presses. They were 21 kilograms. Obviously I'd lift a bit more if I do lower reps, but I'm not looking to do lower reps, I'm looking to hit the range of 8 to 12 reps. As you can see, I'm using some force to get the weight up, but then as I'm bringing it down, I'm controlling it as well, not dropping the weight down. Breathe for a moment. This will probably come up copyright, but they're hardly gonna sue me, are they, for putting on something probably hardly anyone listens to anyway. It's nothing that's really well known. So while I'm getting my breath back, I'll put the next tune on. Put some more 80s movie soundtracks on. Street Fighter music, Karate Kid. I think I'm going to put a little bit more weight now actually. I'm going to stick a couple of more kilos on each end. Okay, so this is my last set. Okay, yeah, that's alright. Touch the collarbone, pound it up, and just work on the negative part. Okay, I'm feeling it now. Zip digging. Again, no spotter, so no going to failure on that one. Okay. So I'm going to bring this around now. Let's bring the body down a bit. And what I'm going to do now is cable crossovers. Now I don't have both pulley systems here, I've only got the one, but why miss out? It's all about using a bit of imagination, using what you've got. So, don't want to put a ton of weight on that. According to my program, about 7.5 kilograms each side. So what the dumbbells do, or barbell, flat bench guard does, is builds the thickness across the chest, the size. Incline works the upper part of the chest, and brings the thickness and size there. Gives you a sort of shelf effect up there. And then what the cable crossovers do is it really works under here, the side chest part, which is right there, and it really thickens it up and tones it up. So it's not an exercise you want to use a ton of weight on. So get in position, so I'm bending my knees, bending my back, and then it's going to let my arm come up like that, and then bring it across. Now in this exercise, I really want to feel that chest muscle come into play. So you can see I'm doing it quite slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, like that. And by doing it slow, I'm working on the negative part of the movement as well. But in all fairness, my forearms give me a bit of grief today, so do the other arm. And then once I've done that arm, I feel I'm going to just knock the weight down a little bit. Nice smooth motion, see? And then you want to hold it for a second as well at the bottom. Really flex the chest as you do it. Yeah. See, that's about the right weight for that arm, but it's giving this forearm grief. Now, you know you're no prizes for injuring yourself, so we just want to dismiss with that. Don't do an exercise if it's hurting you, okay? There's a difference between muscle soreness and muscle injury. Muscle soreness, just simply lactic acid build up, you feel a burn, a sort of like, wow, ooh, that really pulls, that really burns, but an injury is more like, ah, ouch. And we don't want that. Otherwise you're going to be out of action for weeks, maybe months, and then you ain't going to make any progress. So I've lowered the weight just by 2.5 kilos. See, my arm, my muscles are saying I need more weight, but my joints are saying that's fine. So all I want to do then is just make it go a little bit more slower. And just really focus on that contraction even more. Yeah, and I could probably add a couple of more reps on it as well. I mean, I've done 12 now, I can do 15. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So do 15. There you go. So I'll do 3 sets of them. It takes a bit of time, but again, when you start feeling a bit tight, just do stretches again. This stretch here stretches across the chest, as you can see. Hands go on the back. Hold there for about 20 seconds, roughly, or until you feel the stretch is done. This one stretches the front of the shoulders. That one stretches your shoulders as well. Like I said, boring part of the exercise, but essential if you want to be as free as possible from injuries. You can also do this one where you put your palm against the wall, door, bar, machine, lean very slightly into it to your full stretch. This is a physio exercise that I done when I was having physiotherapy. Okay, so rinse and repeat. Now, I think my forearm's feeling a bit better now, so I'm going to put the weight back on. Might just have needed a bit of warming up, you know. Yeah, that feels fine now. Now, if you're at a gym with both pulley systems, obviously you can do it together, so it take less time. I don't know how the lighting is in here. Let's see what's happening today. See, the side chest is nice and pumped there. And that's especially where I've done the crossovers. Should be able to see the upper chest there as well. I've done the incline. The funny thing about my muscles is that probably some of you got the same thing, but you can get the thick part of the chest up, but it's the lower bit here. See, I've got a bit of fat under there. So what I've got to do, ideally, is diet down a bit, cut the fat so it comes in there and then comes up. So it's just the lower chest. It needs some work, but to be honest, that's down to diet. But my body fat's around about 20%. And I think for 20%, my definition's looking pretty good for 20%. And it all depends where you carry the fat as well. Like, I don't tend to carry the fat that much on the arms and shoulders. If I've got my body fat down to perhaps 12-10%, then my arms will look even tighter and cut. But to be honest, I prefer to have a bit of beef and definition as well, yeah. I'm not really, I spent a lot of my life being skinny, and I'd rather be a bit more over, to get what I mean, a bit more bulky than all defined. Just makes me feel a bit more powerful, and takes me away from when I was younger, when I was skinny. So yeah, different strokes, different folks, eh? So that's my chest workout done. I'm going to get on doing my back workout now, but I'm going to stop the video here because that's enough to keep me going for now. Till next video, no more fitness. Catch you later.